Imagine waking up one morning to a phone exploding with messages. Your coworker, your cousin, even your old college roommate, all asking the same thing. Hey, is this true about you? And the truth they're talking about? A lie so twisted, so disgusting, it feels like someone reached inside your chest and squeezed your lungs until you couldn't breathe. That someone was my ex. They tried to bury me with lies. But they forgot one crucial thing. I keep receipts. If you've ever had someone smear your name, betray your trust, or try to rewrite your story with their own fiction, hit that like button, because today you're about to hear one of the most satisfying, truth wins revenge stories you'll hear all year. Subscribe if you love justice, and let's get into it. I'll be honest, when I first met Alex, I thought they were refreshing, charming, witty, the type of person who made every room feel like it suddenly had better lighting. But charm is cheap. You only realize that once the bill comes due. After a year together, the cracks started showing. Small things at first. The jealousy, the guilt-tripping, the subtle digs. Why'd your coworker smile at you like that? You're overreacting. You're too sensitive. Sometimes I'd walk away from an argument feeling like I took a punch to the gut even though no one touched me. Still, I stayed, because that's what you do when you think someone can change. Spoiler, they didn't. We broke up on a rainy Tuesday. Nothing dramatic, just exhaustion. Two people who had chipped away at each other until there was nothing left to hold. At least that's what I thought. 2 days later, I felt the shift. People started acting weird. A coworker's eyes lingered on me too long. My cousin stopped replying to my messages. A guy I barely knew messaged, "Hey, is everything okay with your drinking problem?" I sat there, staring at my phone, heart pounding in my throat, feeling heat crawl up my neck. Because I didn't have a drinking problem, but Alex did. And suddenly, a sickening realization hit me. Alex wasn't just hurt. Alex was rewriting the breakup so they could be the hero, and I could be the villain. It didn't stop there. Suddenly, I was apparently emotionally unstable, a serial cheater, aggressive, dangerous when upset, and somehow the reason the relationship ended. Every lie sliced through me like thin, cold metal. And the worst part, people believed it. Why wouldn't they? Alex had always been charming, smooth, adorable in public. Meanwhile, I'd always been a bit quieter, the type of person who kept emotions tucked close. The perfect target, the perfect scapegoat. For weeks, I tried to ignore it, tried to be the bigger person. The classic advice that people give when they're not the one being burned alive. But it kept getting worse. Even my boss heard some of the rumors. Imagine sitting in a meeting while your boss looks at you with that "I hope this isn't true" expression. My chest tightened, my hands went numb, and a very clear thought formed. Enough. One night, while I was scrolling through my phone, still shaking from the day's latest rumor, a notification popped up. It was from a mutual friend, someone who had always stayed neutral. They sent a message that changed everything. "You didn't hear this from me, but Alex is telling their new partner you abuse them. They're scared of you." My vision tunneled. My ears buzzed. Abuse? That was beyond lies. That was character assassination. That was career destroying. And then, as if fate pressed play at the perfect moment, my phone buzzed again. A screenshot. Alex, ranting about me in a group chat, boasting, laughing, twisting stories, painting themselves like a survivor. My stomach turned. My anger simmered into something sharper, colder. But there, a tiny detail that would change everything. Alex bragging about cheating on their new partner multiple times, while calling that partner clingy and gullible. A slow smile creeped onto my face. The universe really does balance the scales. The plan, turning pain into precision. I didn't want messy revenge. I didn't want screaming matches. I didn't want drama. I wanted truth. Hard, clean, unavoidable. So I started gathering. Not emotionally, strategically. Every message, every lie, every post, every voice memo where Alex slipped up, every time they admitted to things privately that they lied about publicly. My phone became a museum of hypocrisy, a library of screenshots, a digital time bomb. Then came the final step: put everything into one perfect folder. Organized, dated, clear. And I sent it to the two most important groups. 1. Alex's new partner. 2. Alex's family. I didn't send a threat. I didn't send an FYI. I didn't send a I didn't send a dramatic paragraph. I sent one simple message. You deserve the truth. Here it is. Then I attached the folder and put my phone face down. For the first time in months, my heart felt still. It took less than 2 hours. Alex's new partner messaged me first. Long paragraphs. Shock. Anger. Heartbreak. They thanked me. Said they ended things immediately. Said they felt disgusted at how they were talked about in the screenshots. And then came the second wave. Alex's sister. Then their mother. Then their cousin. One by one. I'm so sorry. We didn't know. Thank you for telling us. This explains so much. I can't believe they said those things about you. Turns out, Alex had been lying about them too, manipulating everyone, using them as pawns. Now the house of cards collapsed. Word spread through the family like a shockwave. Alex's carefully curated image detonated. Their mother confronted them. Their partner left them. Their friends distanced themselves. Their reputation? Gone. All because the truth finally had an audience. The aftermath. Peace, at last. Alex tried reaching out to me. 6 missed calls. 3 long paragraphs. A voice memo that started with angry screaming and ended with pathetic begging. I didn't listen. I didn't reply. I blocked them, deleted their number, and breathed for what felt like the first time in months. Revenge wasn't the screenshots. It wasn't the humiliation. Revenge was the quiet that came after. The peace of knowing you defended your story without sinking to their level. Sometimes the most devastating revenge is simply handing someone a mirror. The best part? A year later, people still avoid Alex. Their reputation never recovered. Their new relationships don't last. Apparently, trust issues follow a liar like a shadow. Meanwhile, I got promoted, found healthier friendships, started dating someone who actually communicates like an adult. Every now and then, I hear whispers that Alex blames me for ruining their life. But they ruined their own life. I just let the truth walk out the door. Here's the thing. Lies only work when no one shines a light on them. And sometimes, the most righteous revenge is simply refusing to stay silent when someone tries to rewrite your story. Truth doesn't need to shout. It just needs to be seen. If this story gave you chills, hit that like button and tell me in the comments, what's the biggest lie someone ever told about you, and how did you prove them wrong? Subscribe for more justice-filled stories, because every week we expose another liar who thought they'd get away with it. Until next time, stay sharp, stay grounded, and always keep your receipts.